What's up, guys? Good morning. So, today's video, this is how I start my day. I wake up, get my coffee, and then I go on Dex Screener. As you can see, I like Dex Screener. I also like the other Dex, whatever the hell it's called, Dex Tools. I like that one too. But for Dex Screener, I like to look for the new pairs and I just like to sort, which ones came out first, which newly released coins are out there. And then I also look for coins that have, been gaining some momentum, that look to be gaining some momentum, but not too much momentum, so we can make a little bit of profit off of that. So I'm not using any bots like BonkBot. I'm just doing this manually. I connected my wallet to my Radium. So um, I've been making some money doing this, but I ran into a problem yesterday and I didn't know this. So this is my first time. Well, this is my first week using Radium. So I didn't know this, but so like take a look at my Phantom wallet, right? So I was playing this coin yesterday, but when I bought it, it said like I'll pull it up. What the fuck is it called? Trump Jr. Oh my god. All right, so when you try to add it, it gives you a warning. Well, maybe you can't add it no more. I think it got delisted or something. But anyway, like it was like a warning message and it said, be careful if you don't know this or if you don't trust this because they can freeze trade and freeze your address or whatever. So that was like, a red flag I ignored. So I don't know what I put, like $10 worth, right? So I put $10 in there just to play around. So I'm playing like $1, $2 at a time just to get a feel for it. And yes, I'm getting rugged, but I'm also, doing a 2 to 5x. In this case, I did like 1,000x with like $10. However, so as it was going up, I couldn't trade it. I was getting an error message that my thing was frozen. So I sold half. And then after I sold half, I pretty much tried to sell it again. And when I tried to sell it, that was it. It was frozen. And I was very disappointed on that. I could have made like 1,000x. I don't even know what that percentage is, but it was a lot. So got to be careful and basically just listen to the warning. So okay, anyway, let's get into it. Let's start looking at what we're going to trade today for some small tests. Okay, buddies. So let me blow this up a little bit. Actually, I need to show you the liquidity and the market cap. Right, so I hope everybody could see this. Yeah, should be good. So, okay, what I do now is I like to see which ones just came out. So, and then I make sure I'm on the Solana network because that's what I'm trading on right now. So make sure that you click Solana here. And then let's look for the 5 minutes, like the top gainers for the last 5 minutes. So you can see like these are on up, 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 up. Like again, there's like a 90% chance that it's probably more than 90%. These are all rugs. If you hold your money in this too long, you're gonna lose on a lot of these. Well, probably all of these. So I'm looking at. Oh no, that's on ETH. Let's make sure I'm on Solana. All right. Let's do the top gainers for the last 5 minutes. 13 million%. Hmm, Daddy Top G. I don't like investing. I don't like gambling into those. Pepe Tate Boss. I'm trying to look for something not too crazy. Mm. Let's try. Oh, that came out 7 minutes ago. So this is basically how I start my my shift. Looking for, oh, let's look at Flocky, whatever the hell you say. All right, so let's just take a look real quick, right? So it's on an uptrend. It's 4 zeros, 54.92, right? So let's just observe. So one thing I like to do is even if they got liquidity locked or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter if the liquidity is locked or not. They're still gonna rug you. So I go for holders and then I reload. And then why does it say one holder? That's weird. There's definitely more than one hold. Oh, maybe it's just the same guy. No, it's different addresses. I don't know. Let's do a refresh. I don't know. That's kind of strange. It's got 15K liquidity, 13K market cap. This guy owns it all. It's probably the same guy. I don't know why, but it keeps going up. I think he's probably trading with a MEVBot or something, whatever they call it. But he's only buying a little bit at a time. But these are different addresses, so that's why I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand why they're not putting the different addresses of the token holders in here. But I don't know. It went up to 72, 73. So I don't know. I mean, I think I'm too late for this, but let's just do a test. Okay, went down a little bit. So we're going to copy the address here next to the copy button. We're going to go to Radium Swap. We're going to put in some Solana, change this address, paste the address. Okay, let's see the warning if they have it. Okay, this warning is okay. I understand. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. When this happens, do not do it. Trust me, do not do it because it could be skyrocketing. And when you try to sell it, you can't sell it. So when you see freeze authority warning, cancel that. All right, so we're not going to do that trade. That's why it's going up. You know why it's going up? Obviously, because nobody could trade it, nobody could sell it. All right, so let's go back and let's look for another one. Daddy Top G. These market caps are super low, except for the I Can Fly. Oh my god. That looks crazy. I'm scared of that chart. Ziggy. I don't like anything with this guy, Matt Fury. I don't know. Like they rug really fast. This guy, Matt Fury, I don't know who he is, but he makes a couple of these coins per day. Like he keeps putting them out. Like I'm sure people are making money with this, but it's kind of crazy. Let me start that. Okay, let's try to jump into SM Trump. I don't know. Okay, let's jump into this. Let's just jump in. Let's see what happens. If I'm allowed to buy it. It just came out. I'm just aping it. Okay, no warning. Let me make sure that there's a price impact. Yeah, so okay. When this happens, try to refresh it and see like if it changes. If there's still a high price impact like this, you look at the price impact. Don't do it. So when the price impact is super high with the red alert, it's a definite warning. Yeah, you're gonna get way less. And let's just try to refresh it and see if it changes. So I understand that I'm gonna get rugged. Okay, it didn't change. So we're not gonna do that one. That one looks like oh yeah, look at that. So it just crashed. So let's see if we could get into it now since it dumped a lot. Well, let's check the liquidity first. Nah, forget about that. Look at that. See? All right, so it happened in it probably happened when I was telling you. When I was telling you liquidity $1. Okay, forget about that one. So yeah, this is why you got to be very careful, you know? But there's some good opportunities as long as you're like looking and you're looking and you find one, you're sure you're gonna lose a few, but the ones you make are gonna be way better. You know, you're gonna make a lot of a lot more profit off of it. Um, I'm trying to see one we could find. Let's look for something in the $1 million. No, let's raise the liquidity. Let's try to do soup. No, that was the one was that the one I was just looking at? All these names. Yeah, no. I don't know. It's not. All right, let's try. Let's see if they let us do this one. I think it is the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. Oh, maybe they got liquidity now. I don't know. Let's do 0.01. Let's double check. Yeah, it's still going up. Okay. Let's try to swap it. Let's see what happens. All right, so when this comes up, you're going to click confirm and you're going to swap it and wait. All right, the swap was confirmed, as you can see. So now I hit this button to swap it, and then I go max, and then I see what I got. All right, so see, like I got $1.53 right now, and then I'm gonna go back to the chart. Okay, so see, it's coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Let's look at holders. There's only 41 right now. Again, most of these rug in like it could be like minutes. Like it could be like 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Like it just depends. So look, this guy's holding 99% of the tokens. So that's a big red flag. So for sure this is gonna get rugged. Nobody knows when. Let's check back on my $1.50. I made 1 penny. Nice. It's still going up. It's only up like one. It's going up again. 27.95. Up. I got 2 pennies. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see if I can make like my transaction fee back. Oh, there's a refresh button somewhere. Where is it? Is that the refresh? Yeah. All right, so see, I'm making a couple of cents off of it. Again, it's not a lot. Again, also, you got to know when to get out of this too. It's easy to get in, hard to get out. That's the thing with these. I noticed, like, yeah, easy to buy, hard to sell. Well, easy to sell, but no one wins to sell is super hard because you never know when this guy is going to dump. That's the problem with these. I assume he wants more than 3%. So like I don't know, what the guy has in mind in his head, but I try to only do like a 2x. I don't try to get greedy on this, and 2x is probably pretty good, or even slightly under 2x, because let's say that that's their goal. Like everybody's goal is probably 2x or more. Like let's say their goal is 2x. If you get out slightly under 2x, you're probably pretty safe. Probably. Again, this scares the hell out of me. Let's look at transactions, what's happening. You got people buying, more buyers than sellers. And now it's basically like the waiting game. Like it looks like it's slowed down a little bit. So when it slows down a little bit, it's another kind of scary thing where maybe you should get out. Maybe somebody sold only $15. Yeah, we're still just waiting. I want to make a little bit more than 5 cents. Now, I only do like $1 because again, like I said, I'm new to this meme coin trading. Like Who would have thought like 20 years ago or even more 30 years ago when I was like, a young lad, I would be like, 20 years from now, I'm going to be sitting on my computer and people are going to make just images of memes that, well, back then we don't know what memes are. And you're going to wake up and you're just going to sit by the computer and you're going to watch and you're going to trade stupid crap like this and you're going to make ridiculous amounts of money on it. Like, who would have thought that, right? 20 years ago. Crazy times. Cat, don't forget, you're going to make crazy money with a cat dog piss picture on the computer. We got up 6 cents. That covers the transaction fee. All right. So anything more is pure profit. Let's go. 28.70, 60. Somebody bought $519 worth. You crazy guy. That's crazy. I like looking at these to see like if they're bots, if they're not. And again, like when you see this probably start to drain and go lower, and also when you see this number, the market cap start to dip, that's a time to get out. Like a significant drops, like not just like, a couple of thousand at the time, like a couple drops on that. I feel like it's gonna dump soon. Like I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it's gonna dump. Let me take my 9 cents profit. So all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna click swap and then confirm, and then we're gonna get out of this trade right now. All right, confirmed. We are out. And it's still going up. Damn it. Let's see if you see my trade. Oh, is that my trade? I don't know. It might be my trade. 55,000. I don't know. FK easy. No, that's not my trade. And I think that is my trade. Oh yeah. Look at this profit. Where am I? Right here. Yeah, that's me. Look at that profit. I bought for $1.53 and I sold for $1.62. I'm not good at math. I think that's a pretty good percentage gain. All right. So you see, like, so picture if you're doing this with like hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. So, when I'm just, getting into this and, just testing a little bit at a time, it's okay. Like, it's okay to experience getting rugged. Like, even if it's like $2, you're still mad about it. You're like, you dirty little scammer. I'm gonna find out who you are. Like, you still get kind of like so tight. You still get like, oh, like then when you see something like 10x and 100x after you get out of it, you're like, why didn't I just risk that $2? Like, So I'm gonna try. I want to try to play something for real. Real money. But again, like I feel very cautious with coins like this. Let's look for another one. Marijuana. That's funny. This one might 6 hours, 60%, 389 million. Let's take a look at Mary. These stupid pictures always get me. All right, so I don't know. Based on looking at this chart, I don't know if there's much upside. This guy controls 7% and a lot of one percenters. Oh man. I guarantee you all of these are the same person's account. Like, so another thing I like to do is something like this when you see this and you see 10 million, 10 million, and they're all like the same. Um, something about this is very suspicious. So what I like to do is I just like to look in there and then the main one. So this is the main dude, and I go to transfers and I just look like if it has the same address on there, like the same main address, and then I try to match them out with like, okay, it's the same dirt bag, and usually it is, and it is what it is. I mean, it's definitely the same dirt bag. So he's holding a lot more than 7% of the total supply. So again, I forgot when this one came out, but this looks like a major rug. But there's a lot of money at stake. Like I think when they have $30 million or even 3 million or even 1 million or 2 million, you don't care about burning it and screwing the liquidity out. You don't care about that. You gladly sacrifice that for 2 million, 3 million, whatever. In this case, the main account got 30 million, 7% of the supply. So, it's at 39 cents. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I would stay away from this one. This one looks too crazy. Trying to look for something with not a lot of, like, not super high. GMC, GameCat. Mm, that's crazy. That looks so scammy. Let's see what else came out. There's new stuff added like every couple minutes. There's stuff coming out. So the goal with only so I noticed like with these, a lot of them are either political, like with Trump or Biden, or some of them are also a lot of them are also celebrities or even porn stars. Like the other yesterday, I seen some porn star name. I forgot the name, but they made crazy amount. And the whole thing is like with this, why I try to sort it by age is if you jump in early, like early, like let's take a look at OKF, only Kimber fans. So like look when it came out and it does a little bit of a bull flag pattern or whatever. Um so the goal is to get in early. So you're not going to know if the coin is going to go to shit or not. Um it's just a risk that you're going to take. So, you're going to take some risks with this. When I'm playing this, if I see this and it's been 11 minutes, and then I just take a quick look at this, all of this looks kind of suspicious. 12% of the total supply, 22,000. So like this is what he's making or his unrealized profit gains or whatever. Um so yeah, I mean it just depends. Like it's all up to the person who's sitting on these where they're like, oh, it's time to sell. Boom, let me dump. So you gotta think in your head, okay, like maybe he's trying to get a 10x or 2x, and whatever you think, like just try to go a little bit lower than that to make your profit. The whole thing is just selling before they dump. And once you start seeing them, these accounts moving, where like if this number is going lower, or if you notice like and you got to be very fast with it too. I noticed like if you're not very fast with it, um it'll dump in like see the liquidity is draining. It'll dump in seconds. Like you just got to be careful with that. kind of crazy. So yeah, I feel like I'm too late for this one. And also another thing I noticed, I'll try to see if I can find one. Um, when even if after like there's like a crash and there's still activity, not saying that the coin's been rugged yet, but like if there's a big dip, but there's still like a market cap and liquidity in it, there's a good chance, like maybe two or three times before it gets rugged, it goes back up. So you could play that too, like after it crashes down a little bit, but it's not rugged. Get in when like the first, crash or not the second one might be extra riskier. Here we go, Ronnie Cristiano Ronaldo. That one looks like a crazy people. Hmm. So yeah, so this is basically what I do. I just sit and I wait. I wait for one that just comes out and I just buy it right away as long as my account doesn't get froze. So what was the profit that we made? We turned $1.60, $1.50 into $1.63. I think that's like it's like a 9% profit. That's nothing. I mean, 9% in crypto is nothing, nothing exciting. If you tell me I get 9% in the bank, wow. But 9% in crypto, that's rookie numbers. I gotta pump those numbers up, man. Those are some rookie numbers. So now I went back to the first coin that I bought, the Trump whiff hat. Look, it's still pumping. It erased a zero, so it knocked a zero out. So, you know, I should have kept it longer. I didn't. So that's the thing with these. Like, you never know when to sell, and then you look back and you're like, oh, I should have held it longer or whatever. But it erased a zero. It's pretty good. We got four now. What do we have? Five or six before? Um, or five. I think it was five. So yeah, again, you just got to know when to sell it, and it's hard. That's the hardest part of this. The hardest part of this is knowing when to sell. But again, this guy still owns 83%. He's sitting on 130K. These are probably his as well. Um, but this is the only account. There's only one, two, three, four major accounts. Then all the rest are little BS accounts. I don't know if they're pumping the numbers with bots to jack up the price. I mean, I wouldn't put it past anybody. I'm sure there's tools to detect this. So it's basically like, all of this is his liquidity that he's sitting on. And he's probably just waiting for somebody to be like, wow, I'm going to put in 1,000 or, a couple people. And then all he needs to do is, jack up the price, get like one or two more people, and then he could just rug it. So that's the major problem with these. Like another way to play it is to just look at this number. Once you see, like, if you see new money coming in, that's like might be a warning where, okay, like maybe I should, try to get out of this. But there's nothing wrong with taking some of this guy's money too, like, before, well, I don't know if you're taking his money, you're taking somebody's money out of it. Well, there's always somebody that loses. So yeah, I wouldn't touch this one anymore, even though it erased a zero. I'm gonna go back to new pairs and see if anything new came out. Spike. Let's try to ape in on this. Who knows, right? Spike. We're gonna copy the address. We're gonna make sure that it's not frozen or anything. So you paste it. I understand. Oh no, I would stay away from that one. They could just it'll go up and you can't sell it. And it usually happens where they freeze your account. Like you might get lucky and do a sale, be able to sell one time. So my thing was like I sold half, but they probably flagged my address and they probably just said, okay, we're going to ban him from trading because he's looking to make money off of this. But if I probably just kept it and didn't sell it, I might have got away with it. I probably should test that out, but I don't want to buy anything frozen again because that really pissed me off yesterday. With Dad. This one got, let's look, 216 holders, 20%. Got some top holders, probably all the same mofo. Top traders making that money. Nobody really is in the money. Oh, this guy bought. I think that's a bot. I don't know about putting money into that one. Cat with hat. I don't know. There's like all sorts of new crap coming out. Tiger meme coin, all the Pepe with crown. Let's see what this one's about. There's still like, unicorn moments where you might get lucky also. You just gotta never put all your eggs in one basket, like, you learned never to do that. I'm just doing this for experience on this and seeing, what percentages I can make, and if I do this with, instead of like dollars, do it with like hundreds of dollars or thousands. I mean, I probably wouldn't put thousands of dollars at a time into this, especially with something like this one. Like they could probably they'll rug it as soon as I put in like 1,000. It looks like they'll take that money and run. So yeah, I don't know if I want to do that one. I'm gonna try to refresh this and see where we're at. Age 2 minutes. Mother. See, the liquidity is super low and the market caps are super low when they start out. That it's just is scary. This guy, I try to stay away from his crap. Trump with cuffs. I like that. Let's try that one. Some of these names, they're so stupid that you're like, oh, let me just ape into it. All right, let's try this bad boy. Hopefully it doesn't have freeze. Okay, it doesn't. Let's see what we could do here. Okay, let's try it. And sometimes if there's a lot of activity, it's gonna fail. This one, yeah, see, slippage error. So I gotta raise this. Let's try 1%. All right, so now we're doing about $3 worth. We're gonna try to turn $3 into, let's try to go for 4. All right, my swap is confirmed, guys. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look, there's my trade right there. Can it just show how you traded? No, it does. It doesn't show that. It shows it if you hover over it, I think. I lost it. Oh no, wait, that me? Yeah. All right, so far I made 1 penny. Yeah. Let's look at the holders. All right, again, 96%. He owns 125,000 of these. We're gonna try to erase some zeros, man. We got a lot of buys happening. Must be their bots or something buying. All right, so what I do is I get this ready to dump. All right, I made 10 cents. Not 10 cents, I'm sorry. More than that. 18 cents. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good profit. We're not happy with that though, guys. We want that 10 or 100x. I want to turn these $2 into $2,000. All right. Here we go. People are dumping money in. Look at that. More, more, more. This one might go on for a while. So the liquidity is not burned. So that's a ultra red, bright red flag that nothing is burned. So they're going to dump this for sure. I don't know how long, but they're going to dump. Somebody's selling a penny at a time. Oh, fuck. Oh, what the shit? We got rugged. Look at that. See? Look at that. These look how fast that happens. Look how fast that happened. That happened super fast, super fast. Once I saw all of these 0.1, 0.01s, all these pennies, I'm like, shit, let me see. It happened in the matter of look right there. It happened not even a minute ago. So yeah. I don't know if this is good advice to do this, you know. I'm playing around with it. As you can see, like, you know, something comes up. Once I saw all of this money coming in, I should have known to get out. But again, like you got to be very fast with this. Like, um, you got to make money and like you got to make your money and get out. That's why people use bots with this. Um, I'm gonna probably make some videos testing out the bots to get to sell very fast, to sell, you know, quicker before this happens. Like, I don't know when my trade happened, but yeah. So look, now I'm stuck with this. Give him about 26 cents. Probably not even gonna go through. So yeah, you gotta be very careful, guys. Very careful. Very risky business, this. Very risky business. So maybe later on I'm gonna make another video. I'm gonna maybe make a video on, you know, doing it with coins that are, you know, already stabilized, not rugs. So I'm gonna make other videos like, you know, maybe trade in coins that have some, you know, a lot more liquidity, market cap that are moving, like doing some trades like that. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Always, always, always never put in more than you're willing to lose. Definitely test it out. Definitely, you know, if you ever wanted to do this, just, you know, do it with like $1, $3 to whatever at a time, because, you know, 99 times out of 100, you're going to lose or it's a rug. So remember that. I wish they could come up with something where, you know, the dev has to dox themselves, like because like, you know, obviously, you know, this is pretty crazy, and I'm sure there's gonna be something that's gonna come out, you know, eventually about this, where, you know, if anybody, basically it's fraud. I mean, you know, if somebody did this in the, you know, the stock exchange or whatever, you know, they're gonna go to prison. So, you know, there's going to be rules and regulations that are going to come out with this for sure coming in the future, because it's not fair. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to make an update on maybe trading more stabilized coins. All right, peace.